You are listening to episode 25 of the 3 Count Podcast, the podcast which covers the week's events in the world of wrestling. So let's get started.
This is the 3 Count Podcast with your host, Aaron Phelan, Adam Barlow, and Michael Titley.
Hey everybody, Aaron Phelan here with Michael Titley.
Hiya.
Delayed response there, Mike.
Always.
Welcome to the 3 Count Podcast. If this is the first time listening, then thanks for coming. 3 Count Podcast is produced every week for your enjoyment and our amusement. So let's get into our 25th episode.
That's 25.
Pretty monumental.
I think I've been here for 24. You've been here for 25, and Adam's been here for about 4? Yeah.
No, it's a bit harsh, but no,
true.
He should be back next week, so a bit of good news for you there, or bad news if you don't like him.
Yeah, so tune out, we'll find out.
But yeah, let's get into it. It's 25th episode, we're hyped. Raw was last night.
This morning for me.
It's a strange Raw, but let's get into it anyway. So we kick off with a rather interesting start to Raw.
What with a promo? Yeah, we never have them, do we?
It was quite a different promo though, wasn't it?
God, what a promo at the start of the Raw. I was on the edge of my seat, mate.
It was cool to see them actually announce like a match card for the night at the start of the show. That was pretty interesting.
See, this is really weird, because I thought he was announcing the match card for SummerSlam.
It was just randomly running down the card for SummerSlam.
Yeah, I was like, it's a bit early, but I'm liking it so they can build it. And then I thought, Dean Ambrose versus Big Show at a pay-per-view, meh.
How did you think that was what was happening? Didn't they clearly say tonight we're having such a match and such a match?
No, I don't think so. Maybe I just weren't listening. It was 5 in the morning, Aaron.
Yeah, possibly. So yeah, we got a rundown of the match card for the night. A couple of interesting matchups. I was looking forward to.
Cena versus Rollins.
Yeah, I was going to say main event and Owens versus Orton. I was looking forward to that, but other than that, I wasn't too hyped about anything else. But
what about the Divas Revolution?
Actually, yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was ignorant of me. Actually,
it was quite ignorant.
Paige and Sasha.
Women are doing really well in sport, all the stuff that they do in tennis and women's soccer. Come on, Aaron.
Yeah, no, it's I don't get told that often enough, do I?
No.
Yeah, so actually, I was really hyped to hear Paige versus Sasha. I was really looking forward to that actually as well. Yeah, so we got
Cena coming out, didn't we?
We did.
We should have a touch on that.
Rollins' facial expression summed up perfectly how I felt about that.
Why?
It's like, oh, here we go, Cena again.
He got truly foot though, didn't he? He wanted a WWE Championship match, and then they went, yeah, sure. Nah, we'll just do it for yours instead.
I know, yeah, that was a nice little switcheroo.
You bastards.
I was really hoping Seth was going to walk out of the US title, but obviously that wasn't the case, so we'll get into that.
You're such a hater, Aaron. You know what annoyed me though about when they started announcing the Diva stuff? When they announced Charlotte's and she went Charlotte Woo.
No, I know. It's really annoying me how
I'm getting bored of it, mate.
Yeah, it's getting quite annoying how they're putting so much emphasis on the fact that she's Ric Flair's daughter.
But then they're going, she wants to be her own woman. And
I know.
Like, stop taking the fucking piss.
It makes no sense. It's like contradicting, but that's a minor gripe in what is a pretty awesome thing happening right now with the women on the main roster, so we can't complain too much.
We'll discuss it in a minute, but there's some things that are ticking me off.
Oh, here we go. So, should we roll into our first match of the night? It seems it pretty much...
Was it Dean Ambrose versus Mr. Big Show?
It was indeed. No, I've really, really actually enjoyed this. I thought it was the perfect way to book Big Show, perfect way for an opponent to face up against Big Show. Both of them came out of the match looking great. Had some awesome spots in the match. I just think it was a really well done match. It was the first time in a long time I've really enjoyed a Big Show match, which is saying a lot.
That punch was unreal.
Yeah, I noticed you put a clip of that up on YouTube.
I put a line up, so
on
if
Twitter.
Anybody follows our line.
Yeah. I spotted that, and noticed few people seem to like that, but it was amazing. I loved the fact that it was like Big Show was actually being a giant for once and actually looked like a quite an intimidating opponent. Ambrose kept fighting back. That was pretty cool. Then obviously in the end it was just too much. He got hit with a knockout punch, couldn't get back into the ring.
I don't like that he got back up though.
Yeah, but he didn't get back up really, did he? He collapsed then,
He
and
got to his feet though, and not literally not clean out, and then just got back up after what 20 seconds.
I thought that was pretty cool how it was done. That because it was like, yes, he's gonna get up again, and then it was too much for him, and his legs just gave in, and he collapsed. I thought it was pretty cool.
Fair
Well,
enough, but-
each their own. But yeah, I enjoyed that, and then obviously we had the little barricade spot after the match. What's quickly becoming my least favourite spot.
Is it because Roman Reigns made everyone do it?
It's just that it happens so often, and yet they try to still put it over as a big deal. It's like, oh, here we go again, someone going through that barricade again. It's just overdone, I think. But
It's like if they start doing it for Irish whips. Oh my god, he's done an Irish whip! Oh my god.
True. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Surprisingly, I wasn't thinking it was going to be out special, but it turned out to be a pretty good match. So after this, we what did we get next after that? Actually, did we miss out on a match? No, we didn't. We didn't, did we?
But
Actually,
we did miss out though. Is Mrs. Alton
I was just going
commentary.
to say that. I know what we did miss out on. We missed out on Miz's commentary. He's great on commentary as always. I just not much to say about Miz on commentary really. There was nothing particularly special he did on commentary, but he's still just great in general. And that's the
I
match.
disagree.
Oh, go on.
It was brilliant. When he said it was just it was what he said now. When he started taking the piss out of a staph infection.
Oh yes, actually, yeah. I think I got that line down somewhere actually. Yeah, he was just saying about wrestlers complaining about staph infections, wasn't it? And it was pretty much like Vince's way of saying "fuck you" to Punk, really. Wasn't
Brilliant,
it?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny that how he did that. I forgot about that.
He's like, my body was fine, it's staph infection. My body wouldn't just like, he's 250 pounds, he should be fine and get the staph infection. My body won't do that to me.
It was pretty great actually.
He was putting over Ambrose, to be fair.
Yeah, he was really good actually on commentary, putting Ambrose over. Obviously, it was because he was against Big Show, I suppose, but he did do a great job of putting over Ambrose. Really, there was something else as well. There was another line. It slipped my mind what he said now. It was the one where he said I'd kick out of that at one. It was like
Yeah.
that was really funny, really funny. It's good stuff from him.
It was the choke song, wasn't it? And he kicked out.
Yeah, that's the one. Good stuff there from his fun little match. Very good. I'd like to see Big Show book like that a lot more in the future, and definitely make him a lot more entertaining. So next we have our
We had the promo though, didn't we? We had a little sort of promo before it of Paige, Gina team up.
Whoa.
No, I'm missing something.
Yes. You're missing Neville versus Fandango.
I think I really missed it, did I?
We've got our real life superhero.
I apologise that I actually forgot about this match.
We've got the man that gravity forgot versus the man that creative forgot.
I think it's the man that I was lost in the mid card. The man that booking forgot. Neville.
Yeah, so we've got Neville versus Fandango. It's crazy to see out of what Fandango's become. It's like his first match, he won against Chris Jericho at WrestleMania, and now look at him. But anyway,
Now look at him.
We can't spend too much talking about Fandango. I suppose that's the lesser story out of this whole thing at the minute with Neville. Obviously, he got a quick win in the showcase match, really, for Neville. After the match, we get the Stardust interaction. I'm actually really enjoying this. I think it's pretty cool how they keep.
God, someone is.
well, they keep dropping in like the Green Arrow hints and things like that as well, don't they? And I think obviously this is going to lead to obviously a Steve Amell, or if he's playing the Arrow character at SummerSlam or something. Something's got to happen there, because this week obviously we had Cody ripping up the Arrow comic, the Green Arrow comic book. Pretty cool promo from him. He does speak in riddles a lot of the time, but it's nice to see he's incorporating some of the stuff from his dad's promos. Really enjoying that. Don't know if you pick up on that, Mike. But
Nope, I sure didn't.
yeah, he's kind of putting in references to his dad's promos as well, which is pretty cool. I'm enjoying that. Nice little tribute to Dusty there. Rest in peace. But
Mr.
yeah,
Rhodes.
I'm quite enjoying this. It's going to be interesting to see how Stephen Amell gets involved with this at SummerSlam. Obviously, as a kind of like a comic book fan, that's pretty cool stuff. So yeah, let's see where this goes.
It rolls on. See what it rolls on to.
Indeed. Poor Fandango, but like I said, we're not gonna dwell on that. It's a whole other conversation that for another day. It's a shame what he's been butts like for the past God knows how long now, but such a good theme. Oh well.
Oh, what a theme! What a player.
So yeah, we've got your little bit you was excited about now.
Yeah, the promo page Gina per team, and then
Gina. Oh, Gina! I thought you said Gina.
No, I did not.
I thought you was doing Byron Saxon calling Tamina Tina, like Gina. Was it Byron that did that last week?
Probably. Does a lot of stupid stuff, doesn't he? Bless him.
bless Byron. So yeah, we did have the little backstage segment, didn't we? It was nothing really.
But it was quite funny though, because of every time Naomi says team bad, it just makes me chuckle.
Why?
It's the irony is just unreal. I mean, don't think Sasha's great in the ring, but the other
Sasha's fantastic. Yeah. It's funny how like she's aligned with them too. It's just she said something along the lines of, "I align with the best" or something. It's like
you've picked the wrong team, love.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe Blunkett would have picked a better team.
If Adam's listening to this now, he'll just be like dying at us saying this. But
well, it's true. The truth hurts. Have you noticed how Becky Lynch has a really weird Irish accent?
I saw someone say, "I really wish Becky came from a part of Ireland that can understand." It's so true. She has got a very odd Irish accent. It's
sort of like Neville's Geordie accent.
I think it's because it's become sort of mixed with American, so it just sounds odd. But
it's sort of like a legible Gyppo accent. Not calling her a gypsy or anything, but you just like you can't.
Wow.
The accent, not saying that she's gypsy. The accent that she like the Irish way she speaks. It's like what? What are you saying?
True. So anyway, yeah, we got a nice little video package as well for Sasha, pretty much showing what she's all about. Cool stuff there. So yeah, now we get a fantastic match: Paige versus Sasha.
Great match. Fully enjoyed it until the last 30 seconds.
I was gonna say, you did say at the beginning that you had a bit of a problem with the women's matches. What was it? This match or the other one?
I'm not like saying they're obviously gonna put them over, but why is Paige like? I think did she lose on SmackDown? I showed on SmackDown. I can't think.
I knew this would be your issue.
She's lost 3 times in a row now. She tapped out twice. What fucking hell's all that about? She's putting them over too much, and they're like making them look bad.
I kind of get your point, but I don't think it's doing Paige any harm, to be honest. Like,
I think it is.
I don't know. I think
though how rookies in her team are doing better than her now. It's a bit weird.
They're not rookies, really.
No, but to the roster they are. To my eyes, they are. Anyone who doesn't watch NXT, they sort of are. No, I'm not slagging them off.
The point they're trying to put across, though, is the fact that they're not rookies. They're like world-class athletes
are they trying to put across that they're better than the roster?
I think they are, in a way, and I think that's kind of maybe not Paige, because obviously Paige is on the team, but I think what the kind of suggesting is that these are a new era of women in wrestling that are trying to put a name on the map for the division. I think that's where they're going with it, and in a way they are saying that they're better than the rest of the roster. But however
Maybe
you take that,
Brie and Naomi and Tamina, but Paige and Nikki Bella and Alicia, I wouldn't agree.
fair enough. But they're not really saying over Paige or anyone, are they? Really,
I don't know, 3 losses out of 3.
Oh, wow.
Who's going to be the next women's champion as well? I wanted to ask that.
I would hope it was Sasha, but I don't know. I think it's going to be Charlotte.
Let's hope it's Paige.
I think that'd be a bit pointless though if it was Paige.
No, it'd be fine if it's Paige. I'm happy if it's Paige.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Do you not think that they should sort of do some sort of transfer and swap Alicia with Sasha?
No.
Do you think Sasha fits the Bellas perfectly in the team?
I suppose she does, but the idea is that the NXT call-ups are here to defeat the Bellas, so it wouldn't really make any sense having her on the Bellas team, really.
Yeah, but what was the point of making Naomi and Tamina have another one with them?
Well, the point there was to try and give them a reason to... Because they're the odd ones out as well in the division, aren't they, really, as well?
The ones who can't wrestle.
Wow.
I'm just doing this to Adam now. You're probably watching this, listening to this later on and just going, you bastard.
He'll be seething listening to you calling him.
He'll be back next week when he comes back.
I know, he'll just rip into you. That'll be interesting listening. But
excuse me?
What?
Never mind.
Anyway, so yeah, fantastic match from these. Paige should have her own new segment on Botchamania, I think. Paige talks too much. Have you noticed, though? I mean, I'm not hating on her or anything.
You are hating on her.
Yeah, I'm not. You know how much I like Paige, but have you not noticed that she keeps calling her spots really, really loud all the time? Have you not noticed that?
No, not noticed that,
Well, she does very often. It's quite concerning.
Stop listening to it, then.
I can't help it. You can't miss her. But
you can't miss her. I'll let you off with that
one. But yeah, it's getting a bit annoying, but it's nothing major. It's still fantastic.
So you're not hating, but it's getting annoying. So you're saying about contrasting with all the Charlotte stuff, and now you're contrasting yourself.
Contradicting, you mean?
Same thing.
Same difference.
I didn't go to school.
So so fantastic match. Nice to see Sasha getting the win. I enjoyed that personally. But yeah, let's move on. Apparently we had a backstage interview with Renee and Seth Rollins, but this got cut off on our broadcast over here. I didn't see that, so
no, neither did I.
Well, that was a shame. It's like they showed Renee getting ready to interview someone. She was introducing someone, then it completely cut off, and I was like, "What was all that about?" I was looking forward to seeing who she was going to interview them, but just looking, apparently it was Seth Rollins she interviewed.
Was it a good interview? That's the question.
I don't know. I've not been able to watch it. Or apparently he was talking about leaving with the US title tonight and saying he's going to beat the best WWE have to offer.
Which is John Cena, yes.
It says we've seen enough of Cena. So it sounds like a pretty good promo there from Rollins. But obviously,
Cena's the best of all time. Can't argue with that though, can we?
Calm down, you like the commentary here.
Can't argue with Cena. He's the best person in the world.
Well, we're not up to that yet. Let's just chill.
Yes, let's just put it out there. Let's put it out there right now.
So anyway, we have to talk about now what was one of my highlights of the night, to be honest. Summer Rae and Rusev.
Was it?
Oh, I absolutely love this. Did you not enjoy it?
No. It's boring, this,
Boring? Oh, God, I think it was furthest thing from it. That was literally Rusev, in the span of a few months, has, turned around to be one of my, top favourites at the minute. He's so great. He's hilarious, actually, in this role. I thought it was going to turn out to be terrible for him with the split with Lana, but it seems to be working miracles for him, really. He's showing so much charisma. It's hilarious. So obviously we had him getting a gift for Summer. The first one happened to be a dog.
I know that. Who'd have thought that was the worst of the two gifts? A little rat.
So yeah, it was like a manic dog that was panicking all over the place and looked like it just didn't want to be there. But anyway, he ends up calling the dog Dog Ziggler. I don't know if you found that funny, but
That made me chuckle.
yeah,
A
I was
little
gonna
bit.
say it really did make me chuckle. I thought it was great, but then we got to just the better bit still, which was the fish. It was just so great, and when he was coming up with the name for it, you just knew what was coming. It was like
Yeah.
Lana the fish. He's lying when he said, "It's the fish. Take it. Take the fish." Summer. It was just so great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious, and it was just like the massive like grin on his face as well. He was as he was saying it. It was. I don't know. I just found it hilarious. Thought it was really funny, but maybe that was just me.
No, maybe it just weren't me who found it funny. You never know.
You never know. I thought it was a pretty funny segment. And then obviously we had Lana coming out, and then she kind of
Threw the fish in her face,
it
all the
hit.
way around.
Well, yeah, she like shoved Summer's face into the fish, didn't she? I was really upset no one got slapped in the face with the fish.
I know I was expecting a fish slap, to be fair.
I was really expecting that, and I thought it was going to be hilarious, but obviously it didn't happen. Wasted opportunity, but
Wasted arrows.
wasted
As say.
But yeah, it was still a great segment. And then of course we had Rusev launching the fish at Lana as she walked off. Unfortunately, it didn't hit her. That would have been funny if it did. It's a good job Brock wasn't throwing the fish.
Oh God.
I think that would have got in the crowd and probably
It
hit
would have
someone.
gone to the sea. It would have met Michael Cole. Slapped him in the face with a fish. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny. Oh, but anyway, let's move on from.
Let's move on
Actually,
from Aaron Chuck.
how are you enjoying the feud? To be honest, let's put that to you.
What the thing you want? Brock Lesnar or?
No, Lana and Rusev and Summer.
I'd be lying if I said I was enjoying it.
Well, at least one person is. That's me.
I'm just, you're wrong. I do like to hate the occasional moment, but I'm not hating it. I'm just not enjoying it.
Fair enough. I can see why you wouldn't enjoy it. It is kind of stupid, but I don't know, it's a bit lightheartedness. I don't know, but I think Dolph not being there. Well, he's got injured, hasn't he? I think, but
Do with Amy Schumer again?
probably. I think Dolph not being there has kind of been the best thing for Lana in a way. She was kind of, I don't know, she was losing a lot of her character when she was with Dolph. It was like she was just like the side piece. I don't know, it was just.
She was when she was with Rusev, though.
Well, yeah, no. When she was with Rusev, she was kind of this strong, independent woman, I would say. Whereas with Dolph, she became, I don't know, she just lost all of that, and it was kind of a shame to see how they handled the character when she was with Dolph. But I think that with Dolph not being there, it's allowed us to shine a lot more these past couple of weeks. So I don't know, I'm enjoying it. When Dolph obviously will come back, I imagine we're going to get probably an intergender match for SummerSlam, aren't we?
Most likely.
It should be interesting. I suppose we'll get to see Lana wrestle for the first time. See how good or how bad she is.
Although you jumped to bad at the moment.
I don't think she's going to be brilliant, but then again, she could surprise us.
I hope so, just to surprise you, Aaron.
I hope she is good.
Hating on Lana.
Not hating on Lana at all.
You don't like being called a hater.
Anyway, we got the announcement then that Brock's going to be on Raw next week. Always hype. Although I would have preferred it if he just randomly showed up rather than announcing it. But,
Yeah, I didn't like that. I'll agree with you there.
But
I didn't enjoy that.
I suppose it's something to look forward to next week. Maybe that means Taker's going to be there as well. I hope so. See what happens there. But anyway, we got into Los Matadores versus
It's alright.
versus the Lucha Dragons, or Lucha Undergrounds as you like to call
The
them.
Lucha Underground Dragons. The old Lucha Underground Dragons.
Need to give a little nod to Lucha Underground as well. Fantastic programming from them still recently. End of season 1. Yeah, very good stuff. I don't get to talk about them as much as I used to be able to on our new format, but yeah, great stuff from them. Still really enjoying it. But anyway, back to this one. Lucha Dragons versus Los Matadores. Really surprised with this match. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good match.
It was okay.
I was gonna say, I suppose you didn't enjoy it, Mike. Seems like our roles have reversed tonight.
I don't know, I don't think I was really up for this Raw, I think that might be the problem, but
Yeah, it
I just
seems.
didn't really, I'd never enjoy Los Matadores' matches, I don't know why.
No, that's the thing with me. I think it's the gimmick. It's
Oh,
completely dead to the gimmick.
Mm.
They need to change, like, either back to their old gimmick or just do something new, because the Los Matadores thing just doesn't work. I think it was Titus on commentary as well that he said something about the stereotypical Puerto Rican matador. So I thought that was pretty funny. So obviously he's saying that it's a stupid gimmick there, but anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed the match. I thought they both had great chemistry, these two teams. Sin Cara had a great showing in this match. I'd actually say he was more impressive than Kalisto, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He was very, very good in this match. He definitely got to shine a lot more than he's done in a long time, to be honest. Excluding his appearances in matches on like main event and things like that. But obviously, they don't get to showcase in front of a big as audience as they do when they're at Raw on TV.
Which is very true.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought New Day. I thought Primetime Players on commentary was great. Obviously, mainly that's Titus.
Can I just ask, what was the deal with the New Day coming out?
I was going to get to that. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. But
what was the point of it? Why in this match? Why not in one of their matches?
Well, because there was on commentary, wasn't there? So it was just a thing to come out and interrupt and continue the feud without having kind of the same match over and over on Raw that includes Primetime Players and whoever they're facing this week. I think it was somewhat a bit different. Obviously, it was a hilarious thing with New Day coming out. Kofi's clap dance, or whatever you want to call it, is just the best thing ever. It's a shame that we've never got to Cena heel Kofi before in his career.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's been there, 6 years or more now, 7 years, and we never saw a heel Kofi until now, and it's just proven that he's an absolute great heel. Actually, all three of them are just absolutely fantastic. It's so weird to think that, like, just before Mania, these was like the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
It was an absolutely terrible team, and there was awful faces, and I
couldn't stand them. I'll admit that. I couldn't stand them.
It's crazy that one night after WrestleMania when the crowd just started chanting "New Day sucks." Who'd have thought that would have turned into...
Yeah, that's literally the one that's, brought them over. It's quite funny, that.
It's crazy how it seems like every year, the night after Mania, there's always like one guy that the crowd seem to get over, and in this case, it was New Day this year. Absolutely fantastic, New Day. They're just so awesome as heels. Really, genuinely hilarious stuff. Consistently entertaining every week. I think it's kind of a shame that they're not tag champions still, but Primetime Players are pretty great champs as well. But yeah, good stuff in that tag match.
They are good out there.
Yeah, they're very good. So yeah, Lucha Dragons got the win. Yeah, it was a pretty fun match.
Good old Lucha Underground Dragons.
So after this, we had this is quite a controversial one. Bray's promo in the ring. Now, it was a very deep promo, and I very much enjoyed it. It was another case of listening to what he actually says. If you take the time to listen and don't just take it as in rambling, that was a very, very goodly, a very well constructed promo. It worked perfectly in my opinion, but I don't know. Go on, I'll let you.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was that good. I thought it was okay, but not like the best promo I've ever heard or anything like that.
Yeah, true. It wasn't the best. Like I said, it wasn't the best promo I've ever heard, but I thought it was very good in the fact that the story was kind of telling about the pet you knew that it was related to Luke Harper, and I thought it all linked in very well when he kind of transitioned into talking about Luke Harper, and then obviously Luke Harper got the chance to talking about him being confused, about his purpose in life and things. I thought it was just very good. It all worked very well. The only thing I think with Bray's promos is I'm concerned when he goes out in front of a live crowd that the crowd are going to they're going to chant boring. It's a real concern I have every time that Bray's out there live in front of the crowd, because I think crowds nowadays don't have the same attention span, and I think with Bray's promos you've really got to pay attention and listen to what he's saying. And I think a lot of the crowds nowadays, we talked about it before, they like to put themselves over, get involved. I think
Put themselves over like that.
They do though, don't they? It's like
Yeah.
a lot of the crowds nowadays are there to not enjoy what they're watching, they're there to be the focus of the show. But I think with Bray's promos, it's the complete opposite. You need to listen to what he's saying and be silent, and I have that concern that the crowd aren't going to react well, and they don't sometimes to his promos, and it's a shame really, because he is very, very good. He's one of the best there at the minute, alongside, I'd say, Miz and Heyman. Very good promo. So yeah, I really enjoyed his promo, but obviously, of course, a lot of people said he was just rambling. But I think haters indeed. I think you do need to, like I said, listen to the words he's actually saying, and it was a very good promo in my opinion. But you're always going to get the people that are going to hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate. So, should we go on to the next women's match of the night?
Yeah, it was the tag team match, if I'm not mistaken.
It was indeed. It's so cool that we're getting 2 women's matches a night, and they're pretty decent length as well. But yeah, it was. Go on, I'm not gonna let you roll with this one first. Thoughts on it, Mike?
Yeah, I thought it was really good, to be honest.
Nice.
And I thought it was sort of like, I don't know, it's been overdue too much, this. Like, a really good Divas match. If you consistently.
Oh, right, yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know where you was going with that then. But yeah, true. It was cool to see Becky getting the win for the team as well.
As well, though, I don't think the roster's been this good since when Paige originally joined. Not the roster, but the whole Divas Outlook sort of thing.
I can't remember the last time the women's roster has been this good ever, really,
when Paige
to be honest.
Joined.
So it's like, I know a lot of people like to go back to the days of Trish and Lita, but if you think around their time, the women's roster wasn't really all that special, to be honest. And
no, it wasn't. It was just them two.
Yeah, exactly. And then, even then, as great as Trish and Lita was, especially Trish, she wasn't the world's greatest female wrestler, really, to be honest. She was good, don't get me wrong, very good, but I think a lot of people I don't know, they look back through rose-tinted glasses, I suppose. She was fantastic, Trish, don't get me wrong, but I think sometimes people place her higher up than she actually is, but I don't know, that's very controversial, I'm not going to dwell on that.
I think a lot of people who didn't watch her think she was brilliant.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put that.
That's the way I'd feel with The Rock. No, I'm not just to bring my hatred on The Rock out on the podcast, but it happens with too many legends. That's why. Do you remember that moment that happened when they all came to the ring and started talking about Mania? It was a great moment, don't get me wrong, it was brilliant when they all started talking.
Oh, the Hogan, Rock, and Austin.
Stone Cold, that racist guy.
Redacted.
What's he called?
Redacted.
Never heard of him before. Never heard of him. Don't know who he is. Chris Benoit, who's that? But it was sort of like one of them where I was enjoying it, but I was just like, I never really watched Hogan.
Oh, come on, Mike.
I like Hogan. Don't get me wrong. Who's Hogan?
But you like Hogan? That's
Not the ring, not
wrong
the
to be saying
outside,
that.
not outside the ring, of course. To be fair though, a lot of fake people posing as black footballers have been behind him this week, as you can see on Twitter.
Oh, Hogan's Twitter. Oh wow, that we need to give special
Literally is
mention.
comedy gold.
It's so fantastic. It's either whoever's running it, if it is him himself or his PR team, they really
It's
need
him
to.
himself because he's signing off with HH.
Well, yeah, but it's like thingy. Iron Sheik's like Twitter account. He acts like it's himself, but he doesn't actually do his own tweets. But
If you listen to this podcast and you're American, people, I mean, sure you've probably got it, but if you haven't, he's basically people have been. It's like me and Aaron are both white individuals. It's like us two sending pictures of two black guys and saying, "Look, me and him are behind you," but it's not us. But everyone's doing it with footballers, like soccer players, if you will. It's basically if you started doing it with basketball players, but it's so funny to watch because you know who they are. Someone did one with Drake and Rio Ferdinand and put me and my brother are behind you.
Yeah, that was
Someone who I
hilarious,
know
that
did one, and it was just some random black guy. You can tell it weren't even like a proper picture.
I saw a funny one as well. It was like the Sidemen crew, like KSI's like crew, all them YouTubers, and they put me and my mates at big fans.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious, really funny stuff. The fact that he just doesn't have a clue what the hell he's retweeting. It's not just that he's retweeting them as well. He actually replies.
He's replying, going, "Cheers, brother." Let me just, oh god, while we're idle, let's just see if they're still on air.
Oh, it's so great. It's really hilarious.
He's probably deleted his Twitter since this.
Probably, if he even knows how
I
to
would
do.
if I was him.
Yeah, I would actually.
They're still on air. They're still on air. Oh god. There's a guy's tweeted him a picture of is it Lukaku and I think it's Papa Cisse. I can't make out who it is because I can't see on this. I'm on an iPod Touch here and there's no quality at all.
iPod Touch.
No, I'm looking on Twitter through it and he's just put, "This is me and my mate. We know you're not racist till Hulk," and he's put, "Thank you, Joe, my brother." Oh my god!
Oh, it's hilarious. Bless him. But
yeah, there's one of a Celtic player with a Celtic kit on in a car. The picture's just funny.
Oh, that's so great.
Brilliant.
But yeah, let's get back.
Yeah,
how did we get to that from a women's match?
Trish and The Rock and then Hulk and it's snowballed. That's how conversation works, Aaron. But yeah, it's one of them where the legend is better than the actual person. But don't get me wrong, I'm not slagging off Trish.
Yeah, but you'll slag off The Rock.
Yeah, that's definitely like Trish when she was in the ring.
Oof, harsh. Anyway,
I've never seen The Rock in the ring properly.
Oh, Mike,
other than being a part timer.
Missing out on so much, Mike. You really are.
Being a part timer.
God. Right, so Becky got the win. That was nice to see instead of Charlotte picking up the win. And it was a pretty devastating armbar as well. That was cool.
Woo!
Fox took the took the submission, I suppose I should say.
You just put that in a really weird way.
I know, yeah, man, that was very weird. Anyway, Alicia lost, and Becky got the win. That was nice to see. Good to see that team getting the win.
Couldn't understand the post-match interview, but you know.
No, we couldn't. But next we got footage of Patrick being eliminated off Tough Enough, and this has brought up all the anger in me again. I
fast forwarded it.
I know you're not a Tough Enough watcher, but
fast forwarded it, Aaron. I didn't watch it. I just couldn't be arsed.
Fair enough. I need to discuss it. I need to get it off my chest. Right, basically, right.
Go on, do it quick.
Last week, right, this guy called Patrick got eliminated off Tough Enough. Basically, he was the only contestant on the show that was an actual wrestling fan, knew what like wrestlers of the past, who they were, knew how to wrestle. Well, I suppose I can't say that properly because he never did wrestle on the show, but he can't. You could tell he knew what he was doing. He was just miles above the rest of the competition, and basically went and got eliminated. So there's kind of like a big deal about it. You'd actually enjoy watching Tough Talk after it, and the Miz hosts that. I don't know why. You'd love that. Basically, Miz was pretty pissed. Like, he was legit.
As in pissed or
like annoyed.
drunken?
Yeah, he was annoyed. You could see that it was like genuine annoyance for him. He started arguing.
Who voted him out?
It was kind of the audience, but it's weird the way the voting works. It's odd on Tough Enough, but yeah,
Do you think
it
it's
was
typical WWE where it's rigged?
quite possibly, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know actually, but. The thing what happens, they get the judges each put one person into the bottom three, and then
Did Paige put him in the bottom three?
She did. Yeah, exactly. Miz wasn't happy with that. Yeah, Paige put him in the bottom three. It was completely wrong. The crowd wasn't happy with that. Paige is a real bitch on this show, but anyway, that's obviously her in character.
Come on.
But yeah, he shouldn't have been in the bottom three anyway. It was ridiculous that he was in the bottom three because he's been the best and he had no place being there. But anyway, he was in the bottom three and then ended up getting eliminated, and it was kind of
Well, if Paige thinks that's the way it should go, then, you know.
Obviously, you'll agree. But no, it's wrong. Hopefully, he's back. Everyone was kind of annoyed with it.
Do they have sort of a wild card in this whole thing?
They don't know, which is a shame, but we'll see where it goes. Obviously, Hogan got eliminated as well.
Did he? Wow, we voted him out. The black community.
It's going to be interesting to see who takes his place, actually. It's on tonight.
Probably, that Nick Griffin guy.
They're saying they're saying it might be Bret Hart. That'll be interesting.
Why is he racist as well? He needs to get a really... I bet he was just voting black people, I think, weren't he?
Well, Patrick was black, actually.
Oh, God, this is a conspiracy, this.
Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a travesty that he went. Hopefully he does get a contract someday because there was all behind him, so we'll see. But let's get to Kevin Owens versus Orton. I was really looking forward to this match. I've been looking forward to Orton facing off against Owens since Owens came up to the main roster.
And you were disappointed?
Yeah, definitely. It was a real disappointment.
Do you think Kevin Owens has just had some sort of spark with John Cena?
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not going to slag Kevin Owens off here, but do you reckon that his success was down to how well he did with John Cena? Do you reckon he could do it with other people? Or...
Oh, definitely. It's like, have you watched his stuff, Mike?
No, of course I haven't. I watch NXT.
Kevin Owens is brilliant. It's like he can have a 5-star match with anybody. Yeah, which was a shame because I thought he would have matched up really well with Orton, and then we have like Sheamus screwing it all up. But yeah, it was a pretty good match up until that point. Obviously, there was holding back because it wasn't a proper match, and one day hopefully we get to see the match finish cleanly. But yeah, Orton picks up the win by DQ after Sheamus bro kicks him. It's like, seriously, fuck Sheamus. Like, who likes Sheamus? Right?
Me, I like Sheamus. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, I tend to bet you, right? You're gonna hate it when Sheamus probably cashes in on Cena to win the title.
Why is he gonna cash in on Cena?
Because Cena's probably gonna win the title off Rollins, isn't he? I imagine.
Do you hope that? Be honest with me. Are you hoping for that?
No, I really don't hope that happens.
So on this podcast, right, we're gonna episode 25. Aaron doesn't want Cena to be the champion. Are you serious? That's your thing.
Definitely. I don't want Cena to be the champion.
Really? Why?
Well, I was going to get into it later, but I might as well start it now. Like,
no, we'll get into it later.
All right. Let's save it. It gives you reason to listen.
Yeah, that's precisely.
Right, let's save that off. It's brewing up inside me now. Anyway, so yeah, that was
Fire burns.
Is that a punk reference or?
Maybe. Just realised that.
I hope it is.
No, it weren't, but I do like that song.
So anyway, yeah, like fuck Sheamus, but
leave me alone.
Orton gets the win by DQ. It's Owens walk.
I've just realised it's the same as when what Sheamus said to Michael Cole. You don't like him because you haven't changed your hairstyle in 15 years. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe we should get Sheamus's hairstyle. You might like him.
Maybe I should. But anyway, at least it did produce Cesaro coming out. That was pretty cool, but then he got laid out. But... Oh well. Yeah, that's Sandy.
Oh my god, Cesaro came and then he got laid
out. Wow. Listening back to that sentence is just going to be crazy. Anyway. Cesaro did come out looking like The Rock in his joggers and t-shirt.
I've gone off him.
he's such a beast, Cesaro. Like, he's currently my favorite. Daniel Bryan did an interview the other day where he said, I think he said Nakamura and Cesaro are the two of the best wrestlers in the world right now. It's like, I completely agree with you there, Brian. You're right on point there.
Oh, can I just get an opinion of something as well? What Miss Briz brought up as well, actually, it's going way back to the start of Raw.
What?
About Ryback being injured, so should he give up the title like them Daniel Bryan had to?
Yeah, he definitely should. It's ridiculous that he can still keep it. He should have to relinquish it, especially because
staph infection.
Yeah, especially because it seems like he's not coming back anytime soon. But then again, he'll probably just appear next week or something. Now said that.
He'll probably come back and injure someone else. That's what he does.
He'll probably injure Miz.
The irony of that is so funny. How, like, after all the people he's injured, his own body's injured himself.
I know, it's crazy.
You couldn't write this shit.
You really couldn't. Vince wished he could. But anyway.
Of course he could.
So, yeah, that happened. Owens.
That happened. That's the catchphrase on this podcast.
Owens stood over Cesaro. We see Sheamus kind of like grinning as he walks off with his Money in the Bank briefcases.
He was
once again like, fuck you, Sheamus. But...
alright, I've got a really good scenario actually, but I'll explain it later when we talk about the best in the world, John Cena.
Come on.
No, we'll discuss it later.
Oh, right, you're saving it.
Yeah, I'm saving it.
I hope you remember. Right. So, we got backstage then with Renee and John Cena. I didn't really pay much attention, to be honest.
Oh, really? No, John Cena just came out and said, I'm the champion. I'm the best in the world. Fuck you, Aaron. Go back and watch it. That's what he said. To all the haters out there, haters gonna hate. The player's gonna play.
So anyway, that I was gonna say that happened.
How do you know you haven't watched it?
So yeah, Cena's promo, whatever.
He shaked it off.
Nice Taylor Swift reference there, Mike.
Taylor Swift and Nirvana, best people in the world.
And then of course we got Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch announced a SmackDown. Looking forward to that one. Whether I do watch SmackDown or not is another question, but I'm looking forward to it nonetheless.
You need to make SmackDown more, I don't know,
appealing.
Yeah. I'm struggling to watch it.
I think everybody is, to be honest.
It's WWE. Like, I'm a big WWE fan, as you always say, but it's the prospect of watching highlights, and then the worst bit is you fast forwarding so much, and then you see a match and you think, "Fuck this! I'll fast forward through this."
Well, yeah, it's like,
and then the whole show's over, and you think, "I've just wasted 10 minutes of my life fast forwarding stuff."
Exactly. It's like I'm going to get to replays more as well in the main event. Like, the amount of times they cut to replays in that main event and ruined it was just ridiculous, but we'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, that was announced to SmackDown this week. Who watches that? We'll see, but it
Give
should
us
be
a comment.
Good. It should be good. So yeah, let's go straight into it then. Our main event of the night, Cena versus Rollins. I was very, very excited for this one because, as we know, these two work great together. We saw last year.
Cena works great with everyone. Let's be honest.
Not everyone, but some people. Some people.
Anyway,
I'll keep my word in some. Right, yeah. So anyway, we knew it was going to be a good match. It was fantastic.
Cena breaking his nose.
Yeah, well, obviously you jumped straight to that, but Cena did break his nose. That was messed up. Like, really, I saw the knee from Rollins, didn't think much from it, and then Cena was like slumped over in the corner, and I was like, what is he doing? Why is he just lay out over there? It's like, surely he should be up by now. Camera pans over, and then I was like,
his nose is looking like it's gone 10 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it's like that. There's a puddle of like blood just there in the corner. It was like, oh Jesus, it's pouring out of his nose. I was like, wow, that's bad. You could see Rollins is actually really concerned as well, which was pretty. I don't know. It was pretty cool to see that. Like,
of course he is. He's not an arsehole. He's just a peel.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was cool to see like the human side of Rollins because whenever you see him stuff outside the ring, it's like it's hard to hate this guy, and you could see that he was really concerned for Cena's well-being in there. yeah, it's pretty awesome how Cena carried on though. I've got to give props to him. That is,
Oh, Cena just doesn't give up. He's just never give up.
it's absolutely crazy. I mean, not only that, but to take that freaking superplex into the Falcon
Not just a
Arrow,
superplex and then a freaking one as
into
well.
Falcon Arrow, that was absolutely amazing stuff.
How
Like,
do you not love this guy?
well, I mean, it
He's
was
just
Seth
Mr.
Rollins
Never
that
Give
did it,
Up.
but no,
Mr.
but
Never Give Up.
I mean, for Cena to be in that state and then to take that move, but I mean, I have to give massive props to Rollins for actually pulling
The
that
show
move
must
out
go
because
on.
that was absolutely incredible.
Oh, that move was
I
brilliant.
can't remember the last time I've seen like I don't think I've ever seen a superplex and transitioned into a Falcon Arrow. That was just tremendous stuff. Like huge props to both of them for pulling off that spot even after the state Cena was in and going through a long match like that. That took a lot of strength from Rollins. Absolutely fantastic spot, without a doubt, best spot of the night. Really, really incredible. Personally, I would have ended the match right there.
No,
Such
that's
an
fine like
impressive
that.
move that I would have ended it right there. Ring the bell. That was, that was the perfect ending in my opinion. But no,
Cena can't lose the US Championship.
no, it didn't end there. Obviously, Cena didn't lose the
And it
title.
got better. How did they kick up again from that?
I knew you'd enjoy the last part.
Brilliant.
My issue with it is
The
making.
replays ruined it.
Well, that was. Let's get into that first. Replays was absolutely just disgusting. Like,
They need to sort. They need right. Just do them after the match. Do them after the match, unless they know they both tanked out. Because it happened when they were both on the floor. They showed a replay. The replay couldn't have stopped. Like there was hardly any pause, and then he FU'd him just as they
exactly.
got back to it. And it was just like
It's like NXT has it pretty much on point. They have the match and then usually will show the replays after the match finishes. Or actually, Beast in the East was a perfect example. Actually, after Finn Balor and Kevin Owens' match, that was a perfect example of it because they didn't really show any replays. I actually can't remember them, recalling showing them any replays at all during the match. Or then after the match, they shown like all the best highlights throughout, and I think that's the perfect way to do it. Cutting to replays during the content is just, it's just
ridiculous.
ridiculous. It really is ridiculous.
It's
So annoying.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It just takes so much away, especially when you've got a moment like you
There's a
say
big moment
where
coming up. Yeah,
he goes
it's
for
just
the
like
attitude adjustment and they completely miss it
the
and they're like
FU.
screaming to focus on the top corner because they're cutting through a replay. And it's just so bad, so bad.
Like on darts when they're not looking at the right numbers, and you're like, "Fucking hell, he's obviously switching." Come on, do this.
But anyway, I suppose that's a minor gripe. My main gripe was Cena getting the win.
Yes, he did.
Well, it wasn't so much the fact of him getting the win. Like, I'm fine with him winning. It was
Because
making
Seth tapped out like a bitch.
it's making your champion tap like a bitch, and
Now you know how it feels then, bitch.
it's
When Paige
absolutely
tapped out.
yeah. But there's kind of a difference there.
I think they're showing that Seth Rollins is, obviously he don't give a shit long as he's keeping his title. It's not asked about winning or losing.
Well, that's what I'm hoping is the case. I'm hoping it's kind of next week he's going to say something like
Didn't he smile though when he thingied though? He had the championship and he was on the
Yeah, I
ramp,
think
and then he
yeah.
smiled and it was sort of like
Hopefully they play it up next week as Rollins saying he didn't care about winning the US title. I hope that's the route they go with it because really it's kind of ridiculous how Cena keeps making people tap out. It's like, before Mania, I despised Cena, really despised him. Then ever since Mania, they managed to find a way
John
for
Cena
me to.
Open Challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they found a way to make me actually care for Cena and root for him. And then it's like these past 2 weeks since Battleground, it's like I'm really remembering why I hate this guy.
Well,
It's just
stop remembering that. Stop remembering the hatred. Stop embracing the hate.
it's hard to when
Stop letting the force flow. I can't even say that word, so I'm not gonna flow through you.
yeah, whatever.
Stop letting the hate flow through you.
It's difficult to like him after this, but
Right. My scenario in a bit after you said Sheamus is gonna, beat him on the Money in the Bank.
yeah,
Right, Cena's just been involved in a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania main event. I don't know, let's pick a better pay-per-view. That's not been done, should I say. Not a better pay-per-view. I don't know. A big pay-per-view, let's just say.
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series. Cena's just won a fatal 4-way to win the championship. Sheamus runs in with the Money in the Bank, and then Cena refuses him and actually wins it. Would that be a better scenario for you?
Oh God, I don't know.
See? Ooh.
I don't want either of those scenarios. I'd hate both
No, you
of
got to
them.
pick one. Which one would you rather?
Yeah, but I'd hate both of them equally.
But it doesn't matter, you got to pick one. Which knife is going to go through you, Aaron? Which one?
Probably Sheamus.
Oh,
just because it's something different.
He's picked the person who he hates the most. He wants to beat Cena. Wow.
Hates the most.
Wow. Oh my God.
I like the way you put words in my mouth there.
Oh God, no way. I can't believe you've done that. Bloody Cena hater.
The one thing I will say about Cena was he actually put in a decent looking STF last night, so that was good.
Well, they're going to put a bit of heat to that move, aren't they? They've got to.
True.
The good old STFU.
Maybe it was kind of Cena getting his own back for Rollins breaking his nose. He thought I'll lock it in a bit tighter.
Yeah. Fuck you, you prick.
But no, it was a great match. Just a shame it ended like it did, but hopefully they handle it well. So apart from that, there's not really a lot more to say about that Raw. I enjoyed the concept of them having first time evers all night.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was a bit refreshing to see some different things happening. I was very glad to not hear any Hogan chants from any pricks that thought it would be funny to do that. That was cool.
Who?
What?
Who?
Who?
What's your opinion on Hulk Hogan? Oops.
What's my opinion on it? Oh yeah, I support everything he's just said.
No, but
What?
you said the other week about the Chris Benoit treatment.
Yeah.
You know, about like, do you think that's right? Where it should be, everything should be taken away that he's ever done, taken out the whole thing.
I don't think it's right, but I understand why they've done it. I don't think it's a permanent thing, but from a PR standpoint, it was the only thing they could have done, really, to be honest, because if they're still listing him as Hall of Famer and got his references everywhere, his merch for sale, then it only takes one news site, probably Daily Mail, that'll be like, oh...
Daily Mail!
Yeah, exactly. The WWE, they'll be like, oh, WWE supports a racist and all this stuff, and you know what Daily Mail get like? They're ridiculous.
They like the line on his shoe. The Daily Mail.
It was like last year when Lana and Rusev did the whole like MH17 crash thing or whatever, and they put out a reference to it, and Daily Mail was like slated. They was absolutely slating it and was like criticising Lana, Rusev, and WWE for it all, and it's just ridiculous. Actually, Daily Mail put out an article about Vince McMahon saying
Nigger,
yeah,
I mean, the M word. Sorry, I shouldn't have
Mike.
said that. No, I genuinely didn't mean
Yeah,
to
they put out
say
an article about that, and it was funny seeing actually all the negativity the article got in the comments. Everyone was like, "They're actors. What's difference in them saying it versus someone in a film or TV program?" It's like exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's what I mean. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson, the amount of times he says that word.
There's somewhat of a difference there.
You know what though? Someone brought up a good point about like all the rappers when they say it and everything on music. So is it becoming anti-white if they say it? What's the difference? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really know the full SP of all this, but what's the difference really?
Do you not understand, right? Do you want me to give you a little rundown on the word? Do you want...
No, I know what the word means, but what I'm saying
No,
is...
I mean like the context of how certain people can use it and...
Go on then.
Right, the thing is, it was a word that was used like derogatory towards...
Was it slaves?
Yeah, it was used towards the slaves. It was derogatory. So it's like whenever a white person will use that word, it's seen to the black community as an insult because it's like they think they're better than us and they don't have the right to say that word. And I completely understand that approach from them. Yet to them, using it between them, it's kind of their word and it's perfectly acceptable for them to use it between each other. And it's right. Obviously, it's not right.
But
I
why
think
don't get right? Well, I mean, right. It's a derogatory term to slaves, as you saying, but why are they saying it to each other then?
it's difficult. I don't want to say anything because I'm not like I'm not the
You're not a
person
spokesman for black people.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really my place to say why it's okay for them to use it and
I don't know. I'm not getting
isn't.
hatred on them for saying it. I'm just trying to get the full SP on it. Like I don't really fully know all the ins and outs.
Yeah, it's not really right for me to say why it's right for them to use it. What I would say is not necessarily the true reason. I don't know. We're getting into
We'll just leave it there.
yeah,
Then.
but I think we're best leaving that there.
Before Aaron says anything racist towards Irish people.
Oh, right. So with that, thank you
Have
very
you been
much.
watching Swerve just to swerve this conversation?
No, I
just
haven't
before you
actually.
leave?
But
Have you not been watching it?
no, I feel I need to because apparently it is actually pretty good.
It's not bad, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of praise for it actually.
Is
Apparently,
there only 4 episodes though?
I think so. I don't think there's many. Apparently, Summer Rae comes across really well on the program.
Yeah, she does come across really nice on one of the incidents.
Oh, that's cool.
Who else comes across really well? Quite a few of them, you know. Heath Slater comes across. Oh God, what a hero on one of the segments.
He always seems great. Like when I've seen him on like Up Up Down Down or anything else he's done. Like he used to do JBL and Cole show. I really enjoy Heath Slater. I think he's great talent. It's a shame they don't use him more. But
I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a scene where, like, you know, Fandango is pranking Connor and the other guy out of the Ascension and Heath Slater.
Oh, right.
And they go to this cafe and like, there's a brother and sister working there. And they find out they're brother and sister and they're like kissing and he's slapping her ass and all that. And then like she looks like she's really not enjoying it.
Yeah.
And Heath's going to go in the back and beat the shit out of him. It's really good though. It's like, oh, what a guy.
That sounds pretty great. Like I said, I'll probably watch it actually because I've seen that it's been getting a lot of positive, reviews and stuff. People seem to be talking highly of it, so I'll definitely be checking it out. And I'll let you know what I think of it.
Right.
So
with that,
thank you for listening to episode 25. Here's the next 25. Adam should be back next week with any luck, so you've got that to look forward to.
Unless you hate him, then it's not good luck for you.
Well, yeah, true. Thank you to our Podbean listeners. Be sure to check us out on iTunes and all the usual places. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next week.
You've been listening to the 3 Count Podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for more weekly wrestling roundup.